My name's Steve Murray. I'm from the Jackson Laboratory in Bar Harbor, Maine. I'm one of the PIs of the Knockout Mouse project at JAX, and my research interests are in congenital malformations, the genetics of congenital malformations, including craniofacial dysmorphology.
My name is Laurel Netter. I'm the Senior Director of Science and Technology Development at the Centre for Phenogenomics, which is a large mouse research centre in Toronto, Canada. One of my favorite quotes to help describe what I do is that an assist is as good as a goal in hockey. And so what I do is I build the tools that researchers need to understand the diseases that they're interested in. We work on building mouse models or mouse mutants that can model human disease so that researchers can then use those to understand what causes the disease, what mechanisms underlie the phenotypes of the disease, and how they might be able to treat those diseases.
Gabriella Miller's Kids First program facilitates the interactions and the connections between programs like KOMP2, who aren't part of the Kids First program directly, with the individual investigators within the Gabriella Miller's Kids First program, who we might not know and we might not be connected to otherwise.
One of the key goals of KOMP2 is to make all of the resources or tools that we produce publicly available. So that means that multiple scientists can use the models that we make to answer their questions, because I think the more you can bring people together and share ideas, the faster we'll advance science.
I think a lot of the programs, the way they're structured, are structured to certain strengths. So it's really important that we create means by which different groups that have different strengths can work together to really move progress forward. Animal models are not part of the Kids First program, but this is a way in which we can take two programs that have separate goals and find common ground between those two programs. And I think it's been very fruitful so far. We will be generating data from these mouse models that need to be disseminated in some way, and we're hopeful that we can work with the DRC in order to make that happen.
One of the things that happens if scientists are working in these data silos, so not looking across domains or across different research programs, is you can end up with several people asking the same question the same way. But by sharing the resources and the tools and sharing the data, you can get lots of really smart people looking at questions and thinking of different ways to try to answer those questions, and that moves science forward that much faster.